out all bums. Don't bring that weak shit in here.
4, 3, 2, kick it.
Yo, Chico,
Expose these clowns!
Attention! Boom, crusher! It's time for the Freddy Chico show to begin. Open up your ears and listen close. I'm here for the justice of my people living by the code. Building in strong, watching clowns all get exposed. My energy never fade. I'm gonna give them the best of my wordplay. Freddy Chico show. I'm here for the justice of my people living by the code. Building in strong, watching clowns all get exposed. My energy never fade. I'm gonna give them the best of my wordplay. Freddy Chico show. I speak for the truth of my people, I will never quit. No fear in my heart, they keep talking while I'm living this. Kneel for the spirit of the fallen, calling Kaepernick. Them soldiers always raising up our Fifth Street analysts. They lost in the zone of a fatal state. True facts in the story only carry weight. Keep the grind on your mind each and every day. But don't copy off of mine, eat what's on your plate. Respect to Huey P. and Bobby Seale. Malcolm X and the King, cause the dream is real. What I said, and I mean it all. If you're looking for the real Freddy Chico show, I'm here for the justice of my people living by the code. Building in strong, watching clowns all get exposed. My energy never fade. I'ma give them the best of my wordplay. Freddy Chico show. I'm here for the justice of my people living by the code. Building in strong, watching clowns all get exposed. My energy never fade. I'ma give them the best of my wordplay. Freddy Chico show.
What's going on? What's going on? I see you out there, Aishan, talking that craziness. No, I was on time. I'm on time. Welcome to the Freddy Chico show. It's a new and improved relaunch. We had that 5 minutes, to get y'all ready, get some of you Negroes ready. Yeah, we started on time. Thank you, my queen, for having my back. You know how it is. We're going to get this started. Rep your city time. Rep where you're from. We're going to start the timer. There we go. Let me know where you're coming from. We are on Instagram and YouTube as well. Let me know. Then we're going to get started. We got 4 people in the room. ATL in the building. ATL. And that's a nice place to represent. Coming from the house. For all y'all that did not make it in time, you said New York ATLian. I appreciate it. I hope you're not on the job. I know you work night shift. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. New York, ATL by way of New York. But there's a lot of people thought I was on CP time, which is something racist white people made up. But black people are on time. Forget what you were told. I said either y'all are shy or y'all are the haters waiting in the background, waiting to complain on something I say. uh, got 2 people in here chiming in and 3 people watching. Almost done with the time. Almost done with the time. We got 7 people in the room. Hello, welcome, welcome. Rep your city, welcome. Atlanta, okay, I see another Atlanta in here. Lasandra representing. Oh, I said, I don't know if you heard me the other day, but we got some new face masks in there. Let your hubby know if he wants to represent the show. He can get that from the store or shop. You know, mid-year gift. You know, spoil your hubby. I got one on order for myself. Y'all be able to see it in a minute once it is delivered. Absolutely. ATL by way of Augusta. Yep. Deansbridge Road. That's only highway they got in the whole city. But yeah. Deansbridge Road. Fort Gordon. So we got 2 ladies and 1 guy. The ladies outnumbering the guys right now. What's going on? A lot of people told me they were going to be here. Oh, right, the time is up. I didn't even see that. All right, let's go. We're going to get started. There we go. That is done. So, you know, the Freddy Chico Show. What is the Freddy Chico Show about? You got it on the background here. No, over here. www.thefreddychicoshow.com. Watch live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm on Twitter. If y'all got to know my directions. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We're still working on integrating the Twitter in there, and it will be up in this corner once we get that done. Apologize, it's not ready yet. I am a newbie when it comes to Twitter, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna be tweeting better than Trump was doing. Girls are deep tonight, you know. You and Lasagna running the show. I got my man. I gotta hold it down with Ishan up here. Me and Ishan holding it down for the fellas. But first, before we talk about the show, we gotta talk about the host. Who is the host? Freddy Chico is the host. Who is Freddy Chico? Freddy Chico is a veteran. 6 years Army. Airborne. Used to fall out of airplanes. Airborne medic. Used to patch people up. Still dealing with veteran issues. You know, VA is such a great institution for dragging their feet and killing soldiers. He's a deacon. Ordained. Word of Faith Love Center. Shout out East Point, Georgia. Tabernacle of Worship. Pastor Brown. Father of 3. 2 girls and a boy. 2 in college, 1 in high school. Ride the baddest motorcycle on the planet. Kawasaki Vulcan 2K. Cost me all the 4K. Then I had some additional accessories put on it. So, FHO, hush your mouth. Um, Still a tooth chipper. Understand? I know I didn't get old by accident. Older. Older. And don't let the smile fool you. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. I'm a son um, who represents my father, my physical father, not just my spiritual father. Um, I'm a healthcare professional. I was a medic. I've been in healthcare since '92. Some of y'all weren't even born then. But I've been in healthcare for a long time. But that is me. Oh, I am a karaoke king. Yes, I do the karaoke. So I gotta do a tribute to Shock G that just passed recently. Um, love the song Humpty Hump. Love to perform that song. So I gotta get that at earliest first chance, I guess. Um, but Bruce is in the building, bro. Y'all were late. Y'all gonna have to catch the replay and see how it started. We got a whole new entrance, but I appreciate you being in the building now. So we got two ladies, two men. Okay, it's kind of even now. There goes my cousin. What's going on, David? I see you. Yes, sir. I am back. Now, what is the show all about? Enough about me. What about the show? What is the show about? Well, the Freddy Chico show discusses religious, relationship, and hot trending topics. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, we talk about religious topics. Wednesday, we talk about relationship topics. And Friday is going to be a new category, a new title. It's going to be... Nope, they got to watch the replay. So give me some credit for another view. As matter of fact, for those who didn't see it, go to YouTube and watch the replay on YouTube. Because that's where the monetization is going to be happening, and it will help support the channel. If you don't mind, you late people, I appreciate it. And like I said, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. How can one get involved? I'm glad you asked. One can get involved by registering at thefreddychicoshow.com. When you register as a member, you get to see the calendar of all the topics, submit topics, and see when your topic may be on the calendar for that given week, and be able to participate with topics you want to discuss. Share your opinion and stand by it. Don't be afraid. I don't have to agree with you. You don't have to agree with me. Just as long as we're respectful and we keep it clean. I meant to say that as far as what the Freddy Chico show is about. We talk about adult topics, but we keep it clean. No cursing. And that applies to me as well. Look at you over there, figuring things out. All right, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna say an extra prayer for you, Bruce. You know why you want to cuss? Cause you think Coming to America is the best movie ever. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason. No, I ain't gonna let it go. Got a little something at the end as well. Not gonna be the intro, but But what separates the Freddy Chico show from every other talk show you see out there is the interaction with you guys. It's not going to be something where I don't care how many people are in the chat rooms. You have a voice on the Freddy Chico show. You can. I don't think that's how that works. You're talking about some cousin helps me get the point across. You probably scare people, but you ain't gonna get no point across. Like, oh, he's mad. No, he is really mad. Hey, what's going on? I don't know who that is, Gert. Shay? Didn't see it till you left. My bad. I'm not sure who that was. I think it might have been a boy that I met. And he doesn't have Facebook. All he has is Instagram. Young folks, I don't know. Let's see if somebody's on YouTube. No. Y'all make sure if y'all haven't already, go over to the Freddy Chico show on the YouTube and like and subscribe. As the intro said, you know, for those who were on time, y'all got to see it. And I have it right here to show you all the social media that you can follow me on. Did I do that right? Yes, right there, like that. Yeah, like that. Copy of my pastor, he does that. Well, y'all need to fix that. You need to be on. Just take the CP out and be like, we on time. How about that? Let's just be on time. You and Aisha are talking about the CP time. We don't do the CP time on the Freddy Chico show. We are on time. And I gave several warnings. And people still were like, yeah, oh, come on, we'll be there. Joseph. Well, it is Friday. So, you know, I definitely still want to isolate some things. But really, it's just to talk about the show today. What we're going to be all about, what we are in the community, and anything you want to talk about. Something on your mind? Nope, it's not coming to America 2. It's coming to the number America. But it's terrible. So maybe we have that. What movie is better than Coming to America? Sharknado. Sharknado is better than Coming to America. Soul Plane is better than Coming to America. Twilight. You pick one. 1, 2, or 3. I think it was 3 of them. Are better than Coming to America. What's going on, Mo? Mo's in the building. What's going on? He said absolutely not. The Incredibles were better, way better than Coming to America. There were 6 of them? I didn't know there was 6. Was it 6? Good Marriage. That don't even sound good. Was that a Lifetime movie? I'm just saying that his skin was glistening. It was glistening. Diamond on my skin. Diamond on my skin. I didn't realize there was 6 of them. I thought it was just 3. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was better. What's that? Harry Potter is better than okay, your vampire movie watching card has been pulled, effective immediately. Mo, talking about you love Twilight. Jacob, Edward, Edward, Jacob. Y'all see, there's only four of them. It's on Crackle. Ugh. Okay, he said he likes Harry Potter. Um, I mean, an interview with a vampire was better as far as shoot. What was it? Underworld. Even though it had kind of a racist undertone to it, it was better than Twilight. But we're not focusing on Twilight. We're focusing on how horrible Coming to America was. Mm. I definitely was planning on doing that. I talked about it a little bit on my live earlier today, but um the 15-year-old teen, and a lot of people are upset with the cop. Um, I can, my position is, I don't believe the cop was even thinking about anything less lethal than shooting somebody. He wanted to shoot somebody. She was just the unfortunate person to make that move to give him justification to shoot somebody. Because whether she was just so mad and she didn't realize the cop was right behind her or what, um, or the fact that they can't really clearly say who actually called the police. Because some people say she called the police. So if you call the police and you're outside, how did you call the police, but yet you're still fighting? That's pretty talented. Um, Coming to America was so whack. I would actually say Tyler Perry movies are better than Coming to America, but I don't know. They kind of compete for who's worse. Um, Definitely, cousin. I do believe it was a sad situation because you don't want to wish death on anybody. But she had a knife. Um, and if she was successful, they would be mad at the cop for not stopping her and watching her kill the the other person with the knife. And they would have been calling, for his head. Um, you're in enforcement as well. Okay. Um, Me too. I went to rookie school, but so it's not clear who called the police in the first place. But yeah, and that's the thing I don't agree on is like understanding the concept. If you're gonna shoot one time, there's no difference between one and four. One shot, you're trying to kill someone. It's not like how some people are like, oh, shoot him in the leg, shoot him in the arm. No, deadly force is deadly force. You don't try to shoot somebody in the leg and say, because I wasn't really trying to kill him. They can die from that shot in the leg. A highway patrolman got killed and he got shot in the underarm, armpit. His arm was up like this. Dude shot here, killed him. Not even close. Not even close. Right. Because to me, you know, a taser is very effective, even with somebody with a knife. But to me, I don't know how much time, because there's two stories that keep saying like he didn't have enough time to respond to anything else. All he saw was he get out the car and the knife is lunging, so he had to reach for the gun. I don't think that happened. I think he had some time to think about it. I think he was talking and he was, because I don't understand how you could be so quick on one but not quick enough on another. Absolutely, Sandra. So I believe it's one of those things where it's like this wasn't reactionary where he saw something and then split it. Because even in the camera, they had to slow it down to show you what she got. All the pictures you have are still shots of her like this. But if you were to put it in plain act, you could barely see what she got in her hand. For him to go, oh, I identified that was a knife, and I assessed this is the only thing I can do, so that's why I chose the gun and shot her. You're giving him too much credit. You give him too much credit. I mean, and who knows? I mean, part of me is thinking she did know he was behind her and was like, I'm going to do this because I'm not going to be held accountable for what I've been doing. I mean, so that's all I'm saying is like, you can't on one side say it happened too fast, and then on the other side said I identified that was a knife, and I made the decision to do such and such. Nah, you're not that good. You know, Flash might be, but not you. That might be it too, but I don't think it's because he received word. I think he was going to a black situation and was trigger happy from the beginning. And he wanted to shoot somebody. Or he was ready to shoot somebody. Like you've seen in so many different videos where the people are like, why is your hand on the gun? Nobody's doing anything threatening. Oh, I don't have my hand on the gun. Yes, you do. You're ready to shoot somebody. And looking for an excuse to go boom, and then go, oh, well, yeah, because I identified. Because how many times they'll shoot somebody and go, oh, I thought it was a gun. Like the boy in Chicago. They claimed they thought he turned around with the gun when they were the one that told him to turn around. So they can have an excuse to shoot him. So I'm not on either side. I think the cop was ready to shoot somebody, and I think the girl was not bright or not lucky to make that decision. Because I posted one now where the dude was beating up on a male and female cop, and at no point did they shoot him. I mean, I think he took their stick and was beating them up. Yeah, the little Hispanic kid. Yep, he was like 13, 14, something like that. That he was running away. So yeah, he was trying to evade them. But when he couldn't run anymore, he stopped. They wanted him to turn around. When he turned around, they shot him. Following their commands, they shot him. Yeah. But now would any punishment come out of that? That's the question. Crap. I do not like this. I didn't know this thing happened. I was disappearing on y'all. Same thing. Well, Philandro, I mean, I'm not sure what they were scared of in his case because he was sitting in the car, and I want to say they shot him through the window or whatever. But when your life is not valued and people smile in your face, wanting to be your friend when they know good and well they can't stand you or don't think you're on the same level, don't value you. I have a lot of people that I had to let go because they smile in my face thinking that's gonna fool me for long. Yeah, that's freaking retarded. So he was reaching for his wallet and they shot him because they were scared. They were fearful of their life. But this guy that got killed in the the January 6th riots on the Capitol, they're literally claiming he died of natural causes. Yes, I agree with that one. I do believe they're trying to get back. Yeah. Yeah. Thinking that, oh, everybody has it out for the cops. And to me, Minister Farrakhan said it best. It's like, y'all don't fear us for our nature. Y'all fear us for becoming y'all. Doing what you did to us back to you. So now y'all are going to claim that's the reason why y'all are fearful. Yep, is it natural to get busted upside your head with a fire extinguisher? They claim had nothing to do with the strokes he suffered, and that the bear spray they sprayed in his face had nothing to do with him losing his life. And when you see the picture of him, he looks young. I was expecting him to be like 50, 60 years old, something like that. To say, okay, he's been on the force 30 years or something, and this was like his, you know, dwindling down type job that they don't ask him to do much kind of thing. Yeah. Again, it's gonna make people have to start making decisions. I do too. They should be they're up they'll be up soon for their trials. They all will get trials. But what will they be charged with? I don't know. But they're supposed to be getting tried after. They have to wait till after his case was done before they will start with those three. But all three should get the same thing. All four should get the same thing. Um, or all three should get the same thing that he got. Guilty on all three charges. Guilty, guilty, guilty. But they will see their day as well. No. I believe they're all out on bail. Just like he was though. He was out on bail too. He spent like maybe a month or something in jail or something like that. But I don't think he spent much. But they got him out on bail. But he's in jail now, waiting on sentencing because they revoked his bail. It could be anything. It could be like manslaughter or some type of lesser charge to say, okay, well they didn't. Yeah, I still don't know how they would word it. They would still be guilty because they literally. Well, I don't know. The one guy, the Asian guy that was standing there, I don't think he had put his body on it. I think it was the other two that were holding him down. He was the one that was out in front, kind of being crowd control. Um, so he might be able to get a lesser charge, but still, I wouldn't agree with a lesser charge for him just because he's Asian and just because he didn't actually put hands on him. It's like you didn't stop them. You were standing there. What happened to your protect and serve? you know. He said, but there's a guy today that explained the difference between the taser and the gun. Your gun is dominant hand, taser in your offhand. They carry two different weights, so you know the difference. Oh yeah, her. That's a whole different case right there. The lady who shot the kid, she knew she had a gun. That's a guarantee. Absolutely. She knew what she was shooting because she put it right in front of her face and said, taser, taser, taser. I'm sorry. What you have in your hand is not a taser, and you're looking at it. Nah. Nah. So, yeah, she should be. At first, they were trying to just, minimize it by saying, hey, we just fire her. She doesn't deserve to be on the job. No, she was on the job for 26 years. How many other mistakes she made just like that? And then she was training somebody to be that stupid. Or, in actuality, to be that wicked. Because that was on purpose. That was on purpose. There's no one that can make me believe she did not purposely shoot him in the chest. But we're supposed to be stupid enough to think or be okay with her saying she confused her gun with her taser. Even if it was just in the circles of law enforcement, they would laugh her out of a room if she would have said some clown stuff like that. What do you mean you mistaken your taser for your weapon? Go ahead and turn your stuff in. Go ahead and turn your stuff in. No. I don't need you out there. If you can't tell the difference between the taser and a gun, you do not need to be out in public. I was skeptical they were going to do the right thing, but again, we haven't got to the sentencing part, so they might, be prepping to pull something over our eyes then. Oh, I gotta see that part. I didn't see that part. He actually says that in the video. Or his chief, or her chief, because I think the chief resigned after that as well, because he didn't want to have to deal with it no more. But as you can see, I read your comments and I respond back to your comments. When we get, you know, um, a larger following, we may have to adjust to that. But there's never going to be a time where I'm just running my mouth and not responding to you guys. I will respond. We'll figure it out. Hey! Let's see if I can get it back in here. Shaky. Can't spell. I hate when it makes you have to spell the whole thing out. You can't find which person this is. But, yes, absolutely. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Uh oh. She's plotting. She's plotting. Y'all hurry up and ask a question real quick. Who's back? Who's back? My bad, I didn't see y'all here on Instagram. Let me know who it is. Two people back. Two people back. There he is. 1K's in the building. We're just talking about the relaunch. Check out YouTube. You gotta check out. You missed the surprise. Check out the replay. Um, we're asking to have a free for all as far as questions tonight. Free for all question time. We talked about the 15-year-old that got shot, 13-year-old that got shot, and of course the George Floyd verdict. Um, if that were me, back when I had my limited experience with that, um, it would depend on my positioning. Um, definitely, I think um, I would have been able to disarm the team. It wouldn't have been pretty. She would have had some bumps and bruises, but I believe I would have been able to disarm the team. But again, that's where, and a lot of law enforcement will know there are people that depend too much on their equipment and couldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. You know what I mean? So if you're not able to put hands on people, um, you're going to rely on the equipment that if you're scary, you're going to go straight to the gun. Whereas, yeah, she'd have had some ligament damage messing with me. Um, and trying to show out in front of me, I'm right there, and you're going to try to stab somebody, oh, you're going to feel pavement. And some people are like, oh, she's a girl. Don't care. She's an assailant with a knife. I'm going to put her down. You know, she's going to live, but she's not gonna be in a good way. I was saying, you're not gonna be in a good way. When I was a young whippersnapper, exactly. I ain't do that stuff now. Um, but it's a totally different mentality. You know how certain people can walk into certain situations and nobody will pay you any kind of mind, whereas others, as soon as they walk in, people kind of change their position. They're not that they're not that hardcore no more. They, they, they take the bass out their voice when they talk. Um, they're not as gangster, you know, as they were before you stepped in. Um, but some people's incompetence, you know, exposes them at certain times. Like I knew a cop that, his equipment was bigger than him, and his concept or his mentality was until he gets his behind handed to him, he was never gonna work out. I'm like, that's about the dumbest thing I ever heard. Cause I probably blow on you and you'd fall over with all the equipment on that's bigger than you. You need to be ready. Because there are people that are training all day long to mess you up. And you waiting for them to run across you and then you gonna get ready? Like my boy Luxurious told me, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You need to stay ready. Stay ready. Absolutely. I'm just saying, and he was serious with it. He said he's not gonna work out or do anything until somebody whoops his behind. Then you're gonna see the need for it. It may be too late at that point. You know. But yeah, I'm not Sick Nick. I think is the guy's name. I can't believe all these blue lives matter ain't saying nothing about that. As a matter of fact, an officer, a black officer, just lost his life in Riverdale. Have a funeral next week, I guess. I haven't really heard anything about that from the white congregation. You know, that talk about Blue Lives Matter. They care about that dude? Yeah, I don't even have no communication with that dude. Um, yeah, would be interesting. Yeah, I have yet to see the full video to make that assessment. All I got is a real short one where I saw some guy looks like he kicks a girl in the head to the right of her, and then she turns around and tries to swing, and you hear the guy going, "No, no, no, no!" Pop, 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 pop. Like to me, I don't think he's that fast. I think he was already ready to shoot somebody, just like old girl talking about taser, 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 but she knew she had a gun in her hand. No, you knew what you did, and he knew what he did. Just like the clowns that are like, and to me, I think it's like the clowns that don't think Centoya Brown um, is guilty of anything, and that she served her time or whatever. No, you know, you swing a knife at somebody, you're trying to kill somebody. You know, got you. You know, you bought it. Here's your receipt. I'll let you come on for a second. Hold on. Shake your bed's in here. She ain't saying nothing though. Hey, hey, hey. Let me turn you up a little bit. Maybe they'll be able to hear you.
You think it's better to go on Facebook or IG?
Um, Facebook for when we plan it. You know, professional and all that good stuff. But just a quick, you know,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I was just gonna share. I was just wanted to share from what I saw. Because I went live on IG, as you know, on the 16-year-old and the George Floyd. I just want to say that I totally approve and am thankful for the George Floyd verdict, that case, that needed to be done because that sets the tone to let officers across the world know like there will be resistance. So and there will and everything is not just going to slide. And so that was necessary. But as far as the 16-year-old shooting, I had the dialogue this morning at the store, at the corner store,
Hmm.
and I watched it. I watched the video, and he was number one. He was the only officer there. I'm surprised that there wasn't more backup in that case because if there was more backup, then you got two or three people that can tackle this or just do different things.
Now they said the three people came right after he shot him, so
It must have been like
a couple minutes behind.
first one from the video I saw. He was like the first one, and then he got out first, and then I didn't really see anybody in the picture
Hmm.
until like after. And so what happened was, I guess she called them, and but as we know, when officers come to the scene, they don't. It's a yard full of people. We don't really know until we begin to talk, or
Hmm.
begin to ask questions. Before we know who's who and what's going on. Well, while he comes there, he's like, "Hey, what's going on? Calm down. What's going on?" And then out of nowhere, she comes to the girl on the sidewalk when you see the guy hit. She goes to her, runs up to her, and does like a shove or a punch or something. And then you see on the back end when she hits the floor, you see the guy come over and
Hmm.
kick her.
Hmm.
You see the guy come over and kick her, but already, so now the officer sees number His firearm, he didn't come out guns blazing to the yard. So he comes across, she comes across, hits the girl, the guy kicks the girl, so now he's worrying about that. He sees her, the guy come, but he also sees this knife, and the knife is like kitchen knife, like butcher knife, like I watched the video from across the street, the neighbors, and you can see it shining like BBS diamonds from across the street. That's how long this knife was.
Right.
And you can see it on the floor. So when the guy, when she proceeds to hit the girl on the ground, then she runs, turns to the girl in the pink on the car, and she comes with the knife come with the knife to the girl's head. He was at least 6 feet away, 7 feet away. There was no time for him to think about taser, diving, rolling, jumping, jeet kune do, kung fu. It was from what I saw.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But from that first video, it was like, oh man, he tripping. From the first video I saw, like what you saying, I was like, okay, all right, now I need to check this out because that looked kind of crazy.
Right.
But then when I saw different videos from across the street and the different viewpoints and the body cam, and I saw the still camera of how close she was to that girl, I would have wanted him to do something. Maybe not 4 times, at least 1 or 2 times for my son or my daughter, because how close he was, and that knife wasn't no little knife. So that's my take on that. But you know I'm against police brutality and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
The situation with the taser, I try to be empathetic. The situation with the taser, I was like, you 26-year-old veteran, I understand this is heated, but I carry guns. The weight of that taser and the weight of that gun, the size and all that, something needs to be done, even if it's the basic manslaughter charge.
Yeah.
Something needs to be done. I ain't saying get a lady life, because he was tripping, and he jumped in the car could be used as a tool or a weapon. We can go there. But from what I saw, come on, man. Like, stop playing. Like,
absolutely.
Between a Glock and an ugly Aki taser.
Come on.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. But the other one, I think we need to review with the 16-year-old girl. I think I could give the officer a little, I could give him some leeway with that. That was kind of tricky. But now we do need to discuss police reform, tactics, martial arts. We need to discuss how we de-escalate a situation, verbal. We need to discuss how to get situations under control before that even gets to that. And we need to look at the parents and the fathers and the mothers and whoever else was in the yard and the young ladies.
Yeah, my wife was saying just like how are we not controlling that stuff, parents and older people, so it didn't get to that point.
Right. So it's a lot of variables on that, but so I'm with you.
Cause that's somebody's parent. If you 16, you ain't paying rent.
And then she wasn't only. A lot of people keep saying she's 16. I was 16 and I was selling crack cocaine and
Right.
people.
Right.
And
Right.
for whatever.
Right, but and she was 200 plus. Come on now,
200 at least.
man.
5'7",
Come on.
195.
Cause they keep showing a little cutesy little picture of her on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, hee, hee, hee.
I'm gonna go with the I'm all for Black Lives and all that. But
Yeah.
that's where I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
But
So.
anyways, that's all I wanted to say, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, Freddy, man, I'm rocking with you. We don't always agree on everything.
Right.
But we both fighting for the cause.
Absolutely. Team 1K. Salute.
Team 1K Inc. Y'all follow me on IG at Team 1K Inc. That's it. And for that real talk, I love you, man. I'm gone.
Love you too, babe.
All right, bro.
Holla.
Yeah.
All right, I am Talisha. What's going on? But yeah, I don't know about that part. I don't know why. It seemed like he was talking like what Team 1K just talked about. That at least he was talking to somebody. Why you gonna act brand new and upset? I still think the cop was incompetent because he had very little crowd control skills. Because if he was there as he described and seeing certain things go on, and you are not assessing, okay, like he said, his knife was long. She didn't pull it out of her pants. So she had to been walking around with the bad boy, and you didn't see that? Or even, because like I said, ain't no point that he go, okay, well, this guy just kicked this woman in the head. I didn't hear him say, hey, I'm going to put you down. The something addressing that guy. You know, I just think he was ready to shoot somebody, and she was the dummy that did enough to qualify to get shot. But to speak on the 4 shots, like I told before, it doesn't matter 1 or 4. You use deadly force, that's what it is. There's no difference. You know, there was always, I don't want to say it's an inside joke, but if we were always told, we go to court and they're like, hey, why did you shoot this suspect 16 times? Your answer is supposed to be because I didn't have 17 bullets. I'm just saying. Because he would have got 17. Yeah, it did seem like that. And like I said, I'm going to do more research on it just to see what these other angles are. Because a lot of people can watch a video with, I guess, civilian eyes and not see a lot. And they're like, I don't understand it. He should have did this, knowing they ain't never done that type of procedure in their life. So they're speaking out of the side of their neck. But I can't answer for why she would think it was okay. Did she think she was protected because she was a teen? Because I don't know how old the other girl was. But 16, you can be tried as an adult. Especially when you're black. But I appreciate everybody here. I have not gotten topics for Monday and Wednesday yet. I do have one on the top of the thing as far as relationship topics on Wednesday. But I'll let y'all know. I appreciate everybody who was in here. Sonny, Aishan, Antonio, Chef Maurice Canyon, Lysandra, David, all of y'all. Team 1K, I am Talisha, Shaky Red. Appreciate all y'all. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you will know when we go live. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Register at thefreddychicoshow.com so you can submit your topics. Remember, you don't have to think like me, but you do have to think. You're never too big to learn. You're never too small to teach. I am Freddy Chico. Love y'all. There's nothing y'all can do about it. I'll see y'all Monday. Have a great and awesome weekend. Enjoy your family. Do your thing. Chico out.